how much longer is yz than xy? Okay, so in this problem, we're given a number line going by twos, 2, 4, 6, 8. And we're given three variables with points. X being right in the middle, and right in between 0 and 2. Y being right between 2 and 4. And Z being right on the dot at 8. Okay, so first, to find out how much longer this is than this, we have to figure out their lengths. Okay, so YZ equals, we don't know. But we do know that Z equals 8 and Y, we don't know. But just from common knowledge, we can just assume that right in between the 0 and the 2, because it's right in the middle, that's going to be 1, 3, 5, 7. So Y is going to be equal to, just from a common assumption of math, that from prior knowledge, we're going to assume that's 3. Okay, so YZ is going to equal 8 minus 3 or 5. Okay, so Y is equals 5. Now XY, once again, from assuming that the X right in between the 0 and the 2 is going to equal 1. So let's just label these real quick. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1 to 3 is going to be 1, 2. So XY is going to equal 2. Another way you can do find the measure of YZ is just by counting. Now we can assume that this is it's going by ones, and the one in the middle is going to be what's between the two even numbers. 0, 1, 2. 2, 4, right in the middle, 3. 4, 6, right in the middle, 5. 6, 8, right in the middle, 7. So that odd number is always going to be one more than the even number prior to that number. So 4, the next number is going to be 5. 6, the next number is going to be 7. So it's going to be one more than the even number we are given. Okay, so another way to just find the length of YZ is just easy counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. XY, 1, 2. XY equals 2, YZ equals 5. Okay, so now we have to find out how much longer is YZ than XY. Basically, it's how much bigger is 5 than 2. So we can just subtract. So 5 minus 2 will give us the answer of 3, or A. Okay, so this problem is the hardest you're gonna get, unless there's many people like myself that are scared of fractions or decimals. So since we can assume that this right in the middle is 1, right here, right in between the 0 and the 1, right in the middle, it can be a 0.5, and we can label that as U. Okay, so the question can ask, how much longer is UZ than, let's say, YZ? Okay, so UZ, don't be scared because the U equals 0.5. So once again, we can just do U equals 0.5 and Z equals 8. So we can just subtract 8 minus 0.5. Sorry. 8 minus 0.5 will give us the answer of 7.5. The 0.5 is basically just half of 1. 0.25 is a fourth of 1. So it's basically just 1 divided into 1/4 we know is 0.25. And that's basically 1 divided by 4. So what times 4 will give us the answer of 1? So 0.25 times 4 equals 0, carry the 2, 8, 10, 2 decimal points, 2 decimal places, so 1. Okay, that was just how to turn fractions to decimals, and how to multiply fractions, and how to subtract fractions, basically. So if you guys don't like this way, we can just count them. Okay, so 0.5, 0.5 to 1, 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. So now that we double checked, we know that UZ is going to give us the answer of 7.5. Now we need to find out how much YZ equals. So YZ, we already have the answer from the problem prior to this, which will give us the answer of 5. But let's just double check again. So Y equals 3, Z equals 8. So it's basically 8 minus 3 equals 5. Or we can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we know YZ equals 5. Now we're trying to find out how much longer this is than YZ. And like I said before, it's just normal subtraction. So 7.5 minus 5 from YZ. So this equals UZ, and this equals YZ. So 7.5 minus 5. We can't Many people may think that you can just subtract the 0.5 from the 5, but we can't because this is a whole number and this is a decimal. Like I said before, this is half of 1. So 7 minus 5 will give us an answer of 2. Bring down the 0.5 to 0.5. And that's how much longer UZ is than YZ. 7.5 minus 5, 2.5. Thank you.